Former Vice President Mike Pence said that his loyalty was to the Constitution and not to then-President Donald J. Trump on January 6, 2021, in his first in-depth remarks since the latest round of indictments against his ex-boss. On Wednesday, Pence spoke with reporters at the Indiana State Fair where he delivered a campaign speech, the day after special counsel Jack Smith threw the kitchen sink at Trump after a D.C. grand jury approved 4 new charges against the embattled GOP frontrunner, expanding on his short remarks after the news first broke. January 6th was a tragic day, and I've spoken and written about it extensively. I have nothing to hide, said the ex-VP. By God's grace, I believe we did our duty that day, fulfilled the oath that I'd taken to the Constitution and to the American people. And the Constitution is quite clear about the role of the Vice President in the counting of electoral votes. It essentially says the Vice President presides over a joint session of Congress where the electoral votes that are certified by the states shall be opened and shall be counted. And irrespective of the indictment, I want the American people to know that I had no right to overturn the election. And that on that day, President Trump asked me to put him over the Constitution. But I chose the Constitution and I always will. He added, I really do believe that anyone who puts themselves over the Constitution should never be President of the United States. And anyone who asks someone else to put themselves over the Constitution should never be President of the United States again. Pence's comments to the media echo his Tuesday night post to Twitter/X. Following Pence's speech and interviews with media, Trump took to his Truth Social platform to take a swipe at him for his lack of current appeal with voters and to disagree with his position over the certification of the Electoral College vote. I feel badly for Mike Pence, who is attracting no crowds, enthusiasm, or loyalty from people who, as a member of the Trump administration, should be loving him. He didn't fight against election fraud, which we will now be easily able to prove based on the most recent fake indictment and information which will have to be made available to us. Finally, a really big deal. The VP had power that Mike didn't understand, but after the election, the rhinos and Dems changed the law, taking that power away. Trump wrote, Look, I know I did the right thing that day. I'll always stand by it. It was a tragic day, Pence said in a Wednesday interview with Fox News. But again, by God's grace, with my family, at my side, with my key advisors, at our side, and with the courageous work of law enforcement at the Capitol, we quelled the violence. We reconvened the Congress and completed our work.